I'm Will Spollen. I'm a junior biology major from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I run cross country and track.
Hi, I'm John. I'm a sophomore from Newburyport, Mass, and I'm a chem major.
So I was remote last fall and on campus during the spring, and being on campus was definitely a lot more fun, but during the fall I did get to go mushroom foraging with my younger brother, which was pretty fun.
I was on campus both semesters, which was really awesome. Obviously couldn't do that many activities as a team outside of practice, but just working our way through the masking and COVID environment still worked out for us, and we had a great time.
So every year, or pretty much every year, the cross-country teams both make it to nationals, and the people who aren't racing at nationals will actually drive out to the middle of nowhere, typically Louisville, Kentucky, to cheer on the team on their own, which I think is really cool. And yeah, John, do you have anything more to say about that?
I mean, I obviously haven't been on the trip either. It sounds really exciting. Kind of bummed that it doesn't look like I might be going on it this year, but just in the next few years, I'm really just excited for some more races, some more trips with the team, just really forging that sense of community and those kinds of values that are formed around races.
So I chose Williams because of the people and the location. I think when I visited here, I was really struck by how eccentric people were and how excited they were about the things that they do. And being around people like that is really energizing for me.
Yeah, I felt a lot of the same things on my visit, especially with the team, and knowing I was going to be around them so much. I knew this was definitely going to be a group of people that I was going to enjoy, coming to practice every day, and just would make my college life just so much better. And obviously the resources here are just so amazing.
So over the summer I did biology research with Professor Turner, who's an immunologist, and we worked on a mouse model of asthma, and tried to cure those mice of their asthma. And it was a whole lot of fun being on campus over the summer, running with people, floating in tubes down the river, that sort of thing. It was a grand time.
I didn't get an opportunity to do an internship or any research last summer through the school, but I'm really hoping to find something in the chem or bio departments either over winter study or this summer.
I'm a biology major, but during my freshman fall, I took Intro to Econ with Owen Thompson. And I think for me, despite having nothing to do with my major or future career, that class has been really influential on me because coming into freshman year, I was really hyper-focused on achievement and traditional models of success, I guess. And Professor Thompson just kind of showed me that being a kind and easygoing person was just as important to living a good life as achievement.
I'm also a STEM major, but I really enjoyed a history class I took in the fall semester last year, which was History of Anglo-Afghan Wars with Chris Waters. And just I'd never really enjoyed a history class before because I always just thought it was memorization, really boring, but the way he taught it and really had this passion towards it, and the way we dove into the subjects just really got me interested, and I really enjoyed it.
So I think my main goal for life after Williams is just to continue having lots of fun and hopefully have a positive impact on other people. And I think I'd like to become a doctor because it seems like a good career path for doing those two things. Before going to med school and becoming a doctor and all that, I think I'd like to be in the Peace Corps for a little bit, and I think it'd also be cool to spend some time in a Buddhist monastery if I've got the time.
I think I might want to attend graduate school. I'm not really exactly sure yet, and then maybe a career in either chemical engineering or biotechnology.
So before a race, I like to drink a lot of coffee and listen to the song New York City Serenade by Bruce Springsteen. I also, to get some extra electrolytes, I like to eat sea salt right from the shaker, and that kind of helps to keep my blood pressure up during the race. And it's kind of like a deer at a salt lake.
For me, I always wear the same pair of socks with the Colorado flag on them, day of races. And I also always tuck my my laces into the shoes to, I don't know if that's really a pre-race superstition or just something to prevent them from slipping out. And I also always kind of like touch the ground before a race, because in high school we always touched like this tree that was on our home course before it, and so it's kind of just like linking back to that.
So one of the team's favorite like yearly traditions is our run up Mount Greylock. We start from the reservoir by Notch Road and run all the way up to the top, where there's cider donuts and also liquid apple cider waiting for us. So that's always a blast.
Yeah, another great tradition we have is T-Bear, who's been on the team for I don't even know how long, but just so long. It's just kind of the stuffed bear that every NESCAC team and a lot of other D3 teams have put their mark on, but we always throw him up before races and catch him for good luck. And it's like a common trope that like other teams try and steal him during meets, so it's also like a fun thing to try and protect him during big meets.
I think the thing that I missed most about being off campus last fall was a traditional racing schedule. I view a cross-country race as a really incredible opportunity to practice doing the right thing when the manure hits the fan. And I think in that way it's really good practice for life, so I'm glad to be doing that again.
I think I'm only a sophomore, so I didn't get to experience like a really normal year, but I'm really thankful now that we have so many team activities, and it makes it so special, like being able to connect with so many people on the team, like in an environment outside of practice. Like I really wish we had it last year, so I could just like get to know some of the people I have this year earlier.